I want to discuss about Wi-Fi security and protecting the insecure channels. Wi-Fi security. The attacks are categorized into two types: passive attacks and active attacks. In passive attacks, the third party is silently listening and reading signals, and in active attack, modify signals or affecting system. Some threats are more specific to the wireless, like radio jamming and interference, and unauthorized access or authentication.
Passive eavesdrop. Wireless traffic is easily recorded, and passive eavesdrop can be gathering property information like logins, password, internet server address, and valid networks and station address. Intruders can steal internet bandwidth, transmit spam, or use your network as a springboard to attack others. They can capture and modify traffic to masquerade as you with the financial or legal consequence. Even a low-tech attackers can dispute our business by launching wireless packet floods against your APs, nearby servers, next hop wide network or internet uplink. Rogue access point. Business network penetrated by unknown unauthorized access points has long been a top worry. Fortunately, most enterprises wireless LANs now use legitimate access points to scan channels for the possible rogues in their spare time. Unfortunately, verifying true rogues by tracing their wide network connectivity is a skill that ordinary wireless LAN gear has yet to perfect. Without accurate classification, automated rogue blocking is risky proposition. To not just detect but effectively mitigate rogue access points, deploy a wireless internet service provider that can reliable difference between harmless neighbors, personal hotspots, and networking connecting rogues that pose real danger, taking policy-based action to trace, block, and locate the latter. These are the top 10 Wi-Fi security threats. Data interception. Today it's widely understood that data sent over Wi-Fi can be captured by eavesdroppers easily. Within a few hundred feet, even farther with directional authentics. Fortunately, all Wi-Fi certified products now support AES CCMP data encryption and integrity. Unfortunately, there are still legacy products that only speak TKPI, and many WLANs are configured to accept both AES and TKIP. Denial of service. WLANs are inherently vulnerable to DOS. Everyone shares the same unlicensed frequency, making compilation inevitable in populated areas. The good news as enterprise WLANs migrate to 802.11n, they can use channels in the large less crowded 5 GHz band reduce accidents denial of service. Rogue APs. Business networking penetration by unknown unauthorized access point service has long been a top worry. Fortunately, most enterprise wireless LANs now use legitimate access point to scan channels for possible rogues in their spare time. Wireless intruders. Wireless IP products like Motorola Air Defense, Air Magnet, and Airtight can also detect malicious Wi-Fi clients operating in or near a business airspace. However, truly effective defenses require up-to-date, properly deployed VPS sensor. Misconfiguration access point service. Back when standalone APIs were individually managed, configuration errors posed a significant security threat. Today, most enterprise wireless LANs are centrally managed using coordinate updates and periodic audits to decrease TCO, improving reliability and reduce risk. Misbehaving clients. Clients that form unauthorized Wi-Fi connection of any type, whether accidentally or intentionally, put themselves and corporate data at risk. Some enterprises use group policy object to configure authorized Wi-Fi connections and prevent end-user changes. Others use host resident agent and wipes to monitor Wi-Fi client activity and disconnect high-risk connections. Endpoint attacks. Now that over-the-air encryption and network edge security have improved, attackers have refused their attention on Wi-Fi endpoints. Numerous exploits have been published to take advantage of buggy Wi-Fi drives using buffer overflows to execute arbitrary commands. Sometimes at Ring 0, automated attacks tools like Metasploit can now be used to launch Wi-Fi endpoints, exploits with minimum effort. Evil Twins up APs. Fraudulently, APs can easily advertise the same network name as a legitimate hotspot or business wireless LAN, causing nearby Wi-Fi clients to connect to them. Evil twins are not new but easier to use hacker tools have increased our risk of running into one. Wireless phishing. In addition to above man in the middle application attack, hackers continue to develop new methods to phish Wi-Fi users. For example, it is possible to poison Wi-Fi client web browser caches so long as the attacker can get in the middle of the past web session, such as by using an evil twin at an open hotspot. Various Wi-Fi security standards are Wide Equivalent Protocol and Wi-Fi Protected Access WAP and WPA2. Plenty of attacks are possible and practical. Wide Equivalent Protocol is still around. RC4 key easily discovered in about 1 minute. In wireless protected access, shared password under 13 characters breakable, but brute force speeds rapidly improving. TKIPP mode can be broken in a few minutes no matter how strong the password is. Might be safe. WP and WP2 using AES. Password must be still be very strong. Honda's track record for Wi-Fi security, latest critical attacks possible in November 2008. Largely protocol math loss, some brute force. An average wireless LAN is likely insecure, but home or small office Wi-Fi like exploitable, configure secure Wi-Fi is very challengeable. Both my MLI D-Link router malfunction with AP2. And an average wireless LAN is insecure. We should not trust a wireless LAN for security, assume Wi-Fi is an insecure channel. Protecting insecure channels. Two elements to protect IP traffic are encryption, key exchange. In encryption, symmetric ciphers like RC4 AES is used, and key exchange RSA DSA is an authentication. The main point to remember is encryption alone is not enough. Application layer solution. Transport layer security, previously SSL, and encryption data so that it cannot be sniffed. Also support checking of certificates. Authentication identifiers is found like in digital signature. TLS is widely used in HTTPS websites like a cipher like 128-bit RC4 provides encryption. Site certifies provide authentication and both must be used on to achieve security. Tunneling solution. The application layer is strong enough because connection is safe even if the channel is not. But we use tunnels at all because many applications fail to use SSL TLS application layers. So other make partial or incomplete use of it. Examples like case study. Many HTTP websites fail to use total SSL and TLS. They often load images content from plain HTTP and malicious attacks are still possible. When in doubt, safer to use tunnel for all traffic. SSH tunnel is used in using OpenSSH software. How is computer hacked? Many scenarios will focus on one. Computer connected to a network. External attackers also has access to network. This could be the internet or just a LAN. Could be a bad guy using Wi-Fi on your LAN, or could be a bad student at the university. External attackers know nothing about victim. Attackers wants to gain access somehow, like a data from your system, or anything else. How is a computer hacked? How to minimize the risk of getting hacked? Close unnecessary service ports like each open service is a potential and vulnerable entry point. Keep software up to date, especially the operating systems and services. Restrict access to ports from the outside world using a firewall.